everyone, Ashley here. Thanks for joining me for my very first video. I am quite excited. I plan on making a new workbench, so hope you enjoy it. I'm going to do it in a few parts, probably 3 parts altogether, just because I don't want to make them too long. So yeah, stick around, subscribe, that would be awesome, and keep me going, that would be great. I'm going to have some woodworking, some painting, and some all-around DIY stuff, hopefully for the summer. That'd be great. So stick around and enjoy. So here's the workbench. It's a plywood top that we put on these. It came with the garage. It's like these big timber 2x10s or 2x12s that are amazing pieces of wood that I'm actually going to use and turn into patio furniture. And the legs are like these huge steel heavy legs, but I just don't need something this big, and it just doesn't quite work to what I need and what I want eventually. Idea for my workbench. I wanted to incorporate drawers, but I also wanted to have a hidden space here for my spindle sander and for other tools that are kind of just laying around. It's 48 by 27, which doesn't seem like crazy big, but that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want something that was a lot smaller than what I already have. And then eventually I want to add another part right around here that will come down, and this will be where my table saw will go. I want to get a new job site table saw, so this will end up being a complete outfeed table also. So hopefully this will help me with organization. That would be great. So here I am, I'm measuring out the legs. They're going to be 31 inches tall because I'm short. And I'm going to end up cutting 8 of these at the 31 inches, and then I'll be gluing 2 together and screwing them together to make a nice beefy leg. But I forgot my speed square, so let me go grab it. Of course, I leave everything everywhere else where I don't need them, but it's all good. I have it. This little Ryobi chop saw that I've had for quite a few years now, and the thing still works like a charm. Not great for the biggest projects, but for 2x4s it cuts like butter. And like I said, I'm going to cut 8 of these all together. From here I went to gluing them up. However, my glue was a little clogged, so I had to undo that. I tried to match them as best as I could, and pre-drilled a couple holes for the top just so that it lined up a little bit easier, and then glued it up and put 3 screws in it for now just to kind of give it a little bit of a hold. And then I might go back later on and put some more screws in it just to make sure that it stays pretty well. And I did this for all 4 legs. Okay, so now I'm going to cut all the cross braces that go in between the legs. There are 4 at 42 inches, and then there are 4 at 20 inches. And these will be held together to the legs with pocket screws. Here's one of my big problems with this workbench is that when I do get cluttered and have to work on it, then comes time for moving stuff to get it out of the way. So eventually I want to have my miter saw have its own station and everything have its place. So that is the goal of this workbench. And then here I put down the 2x4, and then the 2x4 decided to bite me in the ankle. Kind of accident prone and probably shouldn't be around power tools, but hey, so far so good. So this is what I have so far. I have the 4 legs and all the runners for the table itself, for the body of it itself. Still missing a few, but this is the main construction of it. Now it's time for some pocket holes. I wish I had the nice big Craig jig for pocket holes, but I don't. I have the little itty bitty one, so it takes a little time, but it still works like a charm. Can't beat it. And you knew it wouldn't be fun if the drill bit didn't fall out of the drill. And there you got it. I have a bunch of boards with a bunch of box screws that just need to be put together now. And here I am. I'm assembling the legs. So this would be the sides. And I'm just using pocket hole screws. Didn't seem too sturdy at first, so I was kind of worried a little bit, but as I got going with it, it seemed a lot better. And it was getting a lot stronger, especially with the cross supports that I ended up adding in later. And once I got done with this side, I flipped it over and did the other side. Thanks for watching. So far, this is about all I have. I just have the framework of it. Wasn't too sure about the pocket holes. It was a little wobbly at first, but I added the supports for it, and it seems to be pretty sturdy. I'm not going to be dancing a jig on it, right? So hopefully this lasts for a little bit. So next video will be putting the top on and getting the underside all done, hopefully. And then the third will probably be the drawers, but obviously you've probably seen a lot of drawer videos, so maybe I might not even post it. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, thanks for sticking in. Please subscribe and check out one of my painting videos if you have time. That'd be great. Thanks again.